Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The most successful dating site isn't Tinder. It isn't plentyoffists.com, even though that's a really good one.
Yeah.
But it's actually Instagram. A lot of people meet on Instagram, and apparently that's how Connor, who's on the phone for a second date update today, met the girl that he wants to call. What's up, Connor?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up? You decided to go with Instagram instead of Plenty of Fists, huh?
Yeah. I mean, Instagram is like the new Tinder, basically.
I don't think you heard what he said.
Yeah, I don't think you
I
really.
think a lot of people did.
Which is
Let it
fine.
slide.
Yeah.
What's the girl's name you want to call today?
Her name is Kate.
Kate. All right. And how did you meet Kate on Instagram?
Well, as it usually goes, you're kind of perusing around on the gram, and you see attractive women, and she caught my eye, so I started following her. She's absolutely gorgeous. And one day, she posted this really, you need to check it out for yourself. It's like really phenomenal picture. It's a boudoir picture, and it's stunning.
Okay, stunning.
Well, send it along. Tag us in it so we
Wow,
can check
you
it
guys.
out.
Oh my God. You're like salivating.
So were you one of the creeps that
Okay.
commented on it and like tagged your bro in it, and not even in the description, just tagged your bro in her picture?
Annoying.
I mean, they're posting photos for you to look at, so I wouldn't categorize it as creeping. No, what happened was there was a woman who commented on it, and I had no idea who this woman was, and she had said, "You look like a tramp in this photo."
Whoa.
Damn.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Hater.
And, how dare you post something like this on Instagram?
Oh my gosh.
And, yeah, I know, right?
So you came to her defense? Were you the knight in shining armor? You saw your moment?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. This woman must have been jealous of the way Kate looked. So I chimed in and I said, look, if you don't like it, just unfollow her. Simple as that.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah, he came.
You said
came
that,
with
huh?
the
Said the F and you
The
F.
big comeback.
Yeah. And that was I guess that was my knight in shining armor moment. And Kate had reached out to me and she thanked me.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, no,
All right,
it's
that's
nice.
cool.
Is that when you asked her out on a date?
Yep, that's when I made some moves.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
You gotta take your moment.
And what was it like the first time you guys met in person?
It was great. I mean, she looked the same way she did on Instagram.
Was she still wearing that boudoir picture that she posted?
No. She had clothing on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think now is the time that we can switch to talking about her personality, guys.
Aw.
Did you guys connect? What'd you talk about?
Yeah, no, she was really cool. We talked about what she did for a living. We talked about Instagram and the pros and cons of Instagram and how it's causing problems in society, but there's also benefits to it like this. And who would have ever thought? I mean, truly, I think Instagram is a way to meet people, whether it's friends or business connections or significant others. Why not, you know?
For sure.
So you thought of her as girlfriend potential then?
Absolutely. I was hoping. I mean, this was like the first hot girl I've been on a date with in a long time.
Nice.
All
In a
right.
long time. And we went to a bar for the date. Went really well. But, things took a turn when we were getting ready to go to the next bar.
Why?
I don't think it was a big deal, but she kind of took a weird step. She was wearing these really high heels, and she took a weird step, and she broke her heel.
Ugh.
And you started laughing uncontrollably.
I mean, I chuckled. I was
Oh,
like,
you did laugh. Okay, I didn't think you actually laughed.
I mean, I did. I mean, at first it was like, oh my God, are you okay? And then I kind of chuckled and thought it was kind of comical. But she needed a pair of new shoes.
Yeah, so did she leave? I mean, what do you do the rest of the night?
No, that wasn't the end of it. Look, we kind of laughed it off. We went to the next bar.
What, did she just hobble along?
No, well, we ended up getting a new pair of shoes for her.
Oh, okay. So you stopped along the way to another bar and got a new pair of shoes.
Yes, yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we got to the next bar, and we had a drink. And, all right, I just want to get all these cards out on the table and say that this is the part where I may have screwed up.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We were having a great time making that connection, and my team was on the television. I just wanted to check out the game and see what was going on, see what the score was, see how things were going. And then I turned back, and she had this, like, totally pissed look on her face.
Whoa.
Because
Really?
how long had you turned around to watch the game?
I mean, maybe, like, a minute or two. Not
Are you sure about that? Or did you get completely wrapped up in it and forget that you were on a date?
That's a long time. And did you just turn around while she was in the middle of telling you something important?
I mean, I could multitask.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it at all.
It's pretty obvious when somebody tunes you out and starts watching a TV when you're trying to talk.
I wasn't tuning her. I was still listening. My ears were still available to her voice.
No.
Okay, so when you turned around and she seemed kind of upset, is that how everything ended, or did it continue on for a little bit?
Things got really awkward. I said I was sorry. You know, it's just my team, and you know, I apologized. And I thought we would be cool and everything would be okay after that, and it wasn't. She said, "You know what? I'm sorry. I gotta go meet up with my friends." And I went in for this hug, and it was just the most awkward moment of my life.
Oh, no.
Then she left, and I tried to reach out to her, you know, because I was totally bummed. She was gorgeous. She was cool. She hasn't returned any of my texts, any of my calls, and I don't really think what I did was a big deal. That's the thing. Like, at the time, I was like, what did I do? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, maybe she got upset that I turned around to look at the game for a minute or two, but, like, that's me just digging for theories. I really don't think that's a problem, so...
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah, cool.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Connor is on the phone, and today he wants to call a woman named Kate. He met her on Instagram. They went out to a bar, hung out. He says he had a good time, but hold on one second. Hang on.
What?
Oh, whoa. Cool. That was a big NBA trade. What were we talking about? We talking about something again?
I don't know. I feel like I'm talking to my husband all of a sudden now.
Huh? Oh, second date update.
Second
That's
date
right.
update,
Yeah.
He ignored her.
Connor went out with Kate to a bar. He thinks the reason she's not calling back is because there was a moment where there was some sports on TV. He turned around to watch it for what he says is like 1 or 2 minutes. And then when he tuned back into the conversation, she just looked upset, and he thinks that's where everything went wrong. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out if that is the reason he's not getting a call back. All right, Connor, did you hear about the trade?
Are you watching,
I'm
bro?
sure
Yeah, you
Connor
watching it right
did.
now?
Yeah.
No, but I guess I got to check Sports Center tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, even though you said that only lasted a minute or two, I think that's all it takes. Like, if that was an issue for her in previous relationships, and she's like, red flag, I'm not getting into that again, where I'm dating a guy who is so obsessed with sports that he can't pay attention during one meal or one drink.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe her past was haunting her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out. All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Kate?
Yes. Who's this?
Hey, Kate, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the show?
Kind of.
Okay.
Oh, is it
kind
big?
of familiar is what we go for, so that's good.
Hey.
Well, I'm calling today because actually one of our listeners emailed us about you because you're super hot on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we just want everybody to follow your Instagram. So you want to shout out your handle or no?
Wait, are you serious? Like, what is this?
No, we don't want to just promote your Instagram. This dude that you went out on a date with named Connor actually emailed us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he want?
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. And Connor has been trying to get a hold of you, but apparently you don't want to go on another date.
No, I don't.
Did you just find that he wasn't the right person for you?
Just like, when we were talking before we actually met in person, I thought he was going to be like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He seemed like a gentleman, and then we went out one time, and he was not.
He wasn't a gentleman?
No.
So he didn't like open your doors and stuff?
Like, he did that. I don't know. Like, it was okay at first, but then he decided to be like a jerk at some point during the night.
Was it because he stopped listening to you to watch sports for a second?
Wait, how do you know about that?
Well, because we talked to Connor and he told us all about your date.
Okay. So did he tell you about how I, like, broke my heel on the date.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that you guys.
Oh, that's right. He did say he laughed at you a little bit.
Well, it was like, okay, it wasn't even the fact that he laughed because, like, I mean, like, I laughed too. Like, it wasn't, like, that part wasn't a big deal. But then, like, so we went to go get new shoes because, like, obviously I can't walk around like that. So we're at the shoe store, and I just kept, like, trying to drop hints and be like, yeah, like, these were, like, my favorite shoes. I'm so upset. Like, this happened on our date.
Oh, yeah.
What's the hint, though? I don't get what your hint was. Hint to what?
Well, like, I keep mentioning, like, over and over, like, yeah, like, it happened on this date. Like, you know, we're on a date, and he just doesn't seem to be getting it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, I
think
don't get it.
do.
You guys don't? Like, how do you
No.
not get it?
What?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I don't understand what the problem is.
You're in a shoe store, and what? You like your shoes.
What I'm saying is my shoe broke on our date. So I feel like that means it's his responsibility to buy me new shoes.
What?
Wow.
Why would that be his responsibility? Did he break your shoe?
It's not like he physically broke it, but it's kind of his fault because if I was sitting at home, my shoe would not be broken.
No.
Okay.
No, that is a
It's-
stretch. That
Yeah.
is such a big stretch.
I don't feel like that should be his responsibility.
Well, okay, think about it this way, though. Okay, he invited me out. Like, I expect him to pay for, like, the meal, drinks, like, whatever we do. I would expect him to pay for.
Okay.
So, like, by the same logic, if my shoe breaks, that's just an expense of the date.
That's a date expense.
That's like
Anything that
saying that's
happens.
like saying if while on your date your car gets stolen, he has to replace your car. I mean,
But that would never happen because I would never drive myself to a date. Like, obviously, he's going to be picking me up. It's just like, it's a thing for me. Like, you know, like, I want to date a guy who's going to be, like, considerate. You know, like, obviously, if I'm upset that my shoe is broken, he should care. Like, he should want to fix that. He should want to make me feel better, not make me have to pay for shoes on a date that he
oh
took
my
me.
God.
Okay.
You are so high maintenance.
Wow.
I'm not, like, high maintenance. Like, I don't like being called high maintenance. I'm just saying I know how I deserve to be treated, and I'm not going to settle for less. Like,
Okay.
I just think
He didn't treat
Well,
you badly. Okay, whatever.
you-
oh my God.
You,
I can't.
you have your standards, I guess.
This isn't a standard. This is dumb.
Well-
I do, and if he's not going to meet them, like, somebody else will.
Wow.
Okay, so you're just looking for a sugar daddy.
I'm not looking for a sugar daddy. There's a difference. Like,
Wait,
if I
wait,
was
could you
looking
stop
for a sugar
interrupting?
daddy, like,
Calm
sure,
down.
I could have some dude pay my rent. Like, that
yeah,
wouldn't be
yeah.
a problem.
Okay, hold on
Uh-huh.
one second because I think I heard Connor try to chime in there because Connor's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I was going to say, could you guys, like, chill out and let me listen to what she has to say?
What?
Huh?
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, Connor's on the other line, Kate, and wanted to talk to you.
Oh, my God, of course.
Kate, honestly, I'm just shocked. I had no idea that you wanted me to pay. It didn't even cross my mind for a second.
Okay, but that should cross your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're on a date, you know, like you asked me out, my shoes broke as a result of me being out with you, and I don't understand why you wouldn't think that you should even offer.
Look, you're probably right.
What?
I just wish she would have asked me. I'm not a mind reader.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, but like, I don't feel like I should even have to ask. I think that's just obvious. And then I'm like dropping hints too that you should have picked up on.
Hints.
Well, then I need to pick up like a copy of Dating for Dummies at the bookstore because clearly I don't know the rules of dating. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, apparently not. Like, that was just extremely rude. Like,
It was extremely rude that he didn't pay for your shoes that you,
You know,
broke on the date.
So there's actually some women who would think it'd be extremely rude if he insisted on paying. Like, I don't need you to pay for my things. I am a successful woman with my own job, and I could pay for my own damn shoes.
no, that makes no sense. Like, I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for you to act like a gentleman. Like, that's it.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. This just has never happened to me before. I've never been in this situation. I just really didn't know how to handle it. So I don't really know what more to say.
Well, maybe you just haven't been on a date with girls like me before. Like, quality women. Like, I don't know what kind of, like, trash bags you're normally dating that would just
Trash
settle
bags.
for, like, that kind of treatment. But I'm certainly not going to.
You're 110% right.
Oh my God.
Connor, is that
Connor.
really okay with you? All this? Like, you're still attracted to Kate?
I mean, I do feel bad. I feel like I ruined her night. Feel kind of guilty.
And my shoes.
I'm really sorry, Kate. I was totally out of line, and I promise I will keep an eye out for exactly what you need. I just want to see you again.
I mean, I don't really know what else to say to you at this point unless you're going to, like, reimburse me for the shoes.
Whoa.
Don't you dare, Connor. Oh, my God.
Still on the table?
I mean, if you want me to, I totally will.
You will. Oh, wait, how much did these shoes cost, by the way?
Yeah, are they like red
Yeah.
bottles?
I'm lucky for you, there were some of my cheap ones. They were, like, $220 or something like that.
Oh, my God.
$220.
Those are the cheap
Dude,
ones.
Connor, if you're going to continue this, I hope you have a big bank account.
Yeah, dude.
Connor, are you willing to drop $220 to reimburse her for those shoes that she paid for to go on another date?
Yeah, of course. I had a great time. And
Dang, bro.
Okay.
$220 is, look, it's worth the investment.
All right, well,
Investment.
then I'm going to
Wow.
ask the question. Hey, Kate, would you like to go out with Connor again on a second date? We will pay for the meal. He'll buy new shoes, I suppose.
Wait. Kate, let me just get this out there. I'm not just doing this because I think it's the right thing to do. I genuinely like you. I had a great time with you, and money isn't everything. And I'd rather spend the money and see you again than not.
Okay, are you going to actually behave like a gentleman this time?
Oh
Like,
my God.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, whatever you need.
I would be willing to go out with you one more time, but like seriously, if you mess up at all, like that's it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And you just wait. On your date, her designer bag is going to break. And oh, my God,
Oh.
suddenly I need to get a new $500 purse.
Zipper popped off.
Yeah, who knew?
I mean, I'm just saying if my bag did break, he better be ready to replace it.
Hey, look, a promise is a promise. Whatever you need, my credit card is ready.
Oh, my
All
God.
right.
I
So,
can't
Kate,
believe this is working out.
You'll go out with Connor again as long as he doesn't make any mistakes because you have a zero tolerance policy. Connor, you're willing to pay for whatever Kate needs during your date.
100%.
Okay, well,
then.
All right.
sounds like a real love story.
Yeah, you might want to have to pay for dinner, Connor, too, because all we have at the radio station are like gift cards to chain restaurants, and I don't think Kate's going to want to eat at those places.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got a text message in at 78592 that just says Connor is doomed. And I think I agree. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Connor took a girl named Kate out on a date. They went to a few bars. He said there was an awkward moment when her shoe broke. And he laughed and thought it was funny. She didn't think it was that funny, but they had to get a new shoe because her high heel broke. And the reason that she wasn't calling back was because he didn't offer to pay for the shoe
Wow.
and buy her a new pair of shoes because technically it was on the date, so it's a dating expense.
Hey, but he was up for it, man. He's like, I'll pay for anything. And someone else texted him, and I'm pretty sure her car's going to break down on the second date.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. We all thought it was pretty unreasonable, but Connor totally understood and said that, you know what, if she went out with him again, he would refund the money for the shoe
Yeah.
and then also take care of whatever expenses happened on their second date. So
Wow.
they're going to go out again, and it sounds like he's going to be in debt. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Brooke, when you don't want to call a guy back, but you don't want to be mean, what's your excuse? Everybody has an excuse, you know?
Ooh, what's my excuse? I lost your number. It's usually a good one.
Oh, yeah.
But like if they text you or call you, you just say, I lost your number and then never respond to them again?
I just don't respond.
Oh, okay. You just
Yeah.
don't ever say anything.
No. I mean, if they're not worth my time to call them back, I'm not going to answer why I'm not calling them back.
I don't know if you know this, Jubal. She's on TV and radio.
Yeah, I do both of those things. If you're not worth my time, don't worry about it. I won't waste it. Ben emailed us about a girl named Amy that he went out with, and I asked a question because Amy has been texting him back,
Okay.
but she just keeps telling him that she's busy.
Oh, that's the worst.
That is an excuse that many people give. I know I've given it, and I know I've gotten it.
I was going to say, I've
Yeah.
gotten that a lot, actually.
Hey, what's up, Ben?
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, Jose's dated a lot of busy
There's
girls.
a lot of busy people out there.
So tell us a little bit about the girl you went out with, Amy, right?
Yeah.
How'd you meet her?
Well, we met online, actually.
Oh, okay.
Like through a dating site or...
Yes, dating site.
Okay.
Dating site. Nothing weird.
How long?
Craigslist.
How long did you guys talk before you actually decided to meet in person?
We had a good thing going back and forth for like 2 weeks.
Okay, that's not bad.
So what'd you guys do on your date when you finally went out?
I thought it would be cool if we went on like a bike ride.
Yeah.
Oh.
And of course, like I took her to Brooke Gilman Trail. There was like a couple bumps, I guess. I don't know if bumps
Like
would be the word I'd use.
literal bumps on the trail or bumps on the date and
Yeah, we don't want that much detail. Hey, we're going on the trail, and there was a real rocky part, which we got through fine. But boy, let me tell you, could have got hairy. So,
Tire pressure got low, but
so you guys are on the trail. What went wrong?
I think a few things. One is when we were biking, she was a lot slower.
okay.
So like I kept having to slow down, and I was doing it just to be like nice and polite. But I think maybe she might have taken it as like being sort of demeaning or something.
Oh,
I
okay,
guess
that
the
you
way
have
that
to
I had to keep kind of like slowing down and like going back to her pace.
The best way to handle that when you're in that situation, by the way, is hang back, get next to her side, and then look over and go, "Get in the game! Hurry up!" So,
But other than that, I mean, like we went out for frozen yogurt right after. That was really nice. I think the only other thing that I can imagine that might have been a little off-putting was so we ended with kind of like a hug.
Yeah. Was there a pat in the hug, or was it more of an embrace
There was
hug?
no pat. It was a
Okay.
hug. But here's the issue: is I was mad sweaty. I was
Yeah, I was just
real
thinking that.
sweaty.
okay.
You know, because when I do bike ride and when I do exercise,
Okay.
I'm like a pool.
Okay.
So
I understand that.
hope I wasn't like smelling rank.
Well,
All right, so you gave her a sweaty hug, and did she look grossed out by that?
I mean, she seemed okay, but I think I couldn't tell if she was just being really polite. But
Yeah.
other than that, though, like the date just really went so well, and she's pretty cool. So,
So when she texts you that she's busy, do you feel like she's actually busy or just leading you on?
well, the thing is like the last time I got to her, I was like, "How about we go on a date on Tuesday?" And she made an excuse, but the big thing is she never suggests another day. She never says, "Oh, well, can't do Tuesday, but how does Thursday or Friday look?" You know,
Yeah.
it's just sort of that's the end.
That's a good way to tell.
I like how you're not giving up, though.
Well, I hope there just wasn't like a misunderstanding between us. I hope I didn't do anything off-putting. I just want to clear it up, and I'd like to get that second date. Honestly,
There is a chance that she could actually be busy too. You know, like if we
Yeah,
can't get a hold of
right.
her for the second date update in a few minutes, just show up at her office, see if she's really that busy.
what if her voicemail just says, "Hi, I'm busy"?
All right. We're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
okay, thanks.
All right, hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Ben,
Mm-hmm.
I know we were going to do a second date update for you right here, but I'm a little bit busy and not going to be able to get to it.
Poor Ben.
All right, Ben, you about ready to give Amy a call?
Yes.
Just to catch people up, Amy and Ben went out on a date for a bike ride. He feels like maybe the hug at the end of the date might have been the thing that pissed her off because he was sweaty. She's just been giving him the runaround. She keeps texting him saying that she's busy every time he asks her out.
And Ben, is the answer "I'm just not into you" the worst thing you could hear?
It's up there. It's probably not the worst, but it would suck.
Okay, body odor would be better.
I would think body odor, you might be able to talk your way back into going out with her. If she
Okay.
just doesn't like you, then she's probably over you and doesn't care.
It
So I would-
depends on how bad the body odor is
That's true.
and what part it's coming from.
You're right. I'm just hoping I didn't do something else.
Okay.
All right, we'll find out. I'm going to call her right now, okay?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Amy.
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Amy. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
What's up?
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a friend of mine.
And who is that?
His name is Ben.
Oh, Ben.
You remember Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ben's a buddy, and he says that he went out with you, he enjoyed the date, but you've been telling him that you're busy nonstop, and he wanted me to call you and ask if you're really busy.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've been pretty busy.
But you're not.
She used it on us.
Such a line, Amy.
Used it on us.
Amy, you've had time to talk to us. I don't know if we can believe you on that front.
What do you want to know?
Come on, if you like a guy, you make time for him. Just what did he do wrong?
I mean, he was nice.
Amy.
Oh, that's
Another
torture.
Yeah. You just verbally patted him on the head right there. Hey, Amy, he told us that you guys went on a bike ride and stuff, and that at the end of the date he gave you a hug and he was really sweaty. Did that gross you out?
I mean, I'm not like a lover of sweat, but I mean that wasn't it.
Okay.
Did he tell you what he was wearing?
Oh.
No. What was he wearing?
Oh gosh, I never met him before, and I show up and he was wearing like a full on like Olympic biking uniform, like the tight spandex, and the shoes and the helmet, and it all matched and was bright colors, and like those pants were really, really tight.
So he showed up all decked out like he was going to the Tour de France when you guys were just going on a leisurely bike ride?
Yeah. It was kind of like he just took it a little too seriously, and I didn't know how to.
Oh my gosh, Amy.
Like I could see everything.
Was it?
Those little biker shorts are tight.
You don't want to see that on the first date. It was like, okay. Wasn't doing it for me. And like he was doing these like weird like breathing exercises or something, like and like I couldn't keep it together, and I kept like having to fall back. It was pretty bad.
Hey, Amy.
Oh, God.
At this point, I would like to tell you that Ben is actually on the phone. And Mr. Lance Armstrong himself heard everything that you just said. Ben, are you still there?
Yeah, hi.
Wow, Ben.
What's up, you little road warrior?
Well, no kidding. Showing off what you're working with.
Oh, man.
You did leave that part out of your story, Ben.
Okay. See, the thing that's funny to me about that is that morning, there was like a debate for me. I was sitting there, like, ready to go in just, like, chill biking gear. But I was like, you know what? I don't know. Maybe it'll impress her. Or I don't know. It was stupid. Now I look at it, and it was, like, probably pretty dumb.
Feel bad for him.
Oh, man, this is embarrassing.
Is that not how you normally bike? You did this just to impress her?
No, because I do competitively bike.
Okay.
I don't always bike like that, but I actually competitively bike. So I thought, well, you know what? Maybe I'll pull out the stops on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like bicycling. I'm outdoorsy, but spandex me aren't friends that way.
It's my fault, man. It's my fault. I misread. I just misread it. I think I was just trying too hard. I like the dating online stuff. Like I just started doing it, and it was like still kind of weird to me. I don't know. Like I think I overshot.
All right.
Tell her why you like her. I mean, if this is your chance to win her back.
Yeah, Amy. Listen, there's some. I just know. I felt a spark. I felt something. I really dig who you are, and I think you're a gorgeous girl. And what if I take you out to dinner or something, and I won't wear a biking suit? What if I, wear like real people clothes and we get a meal? And if you give me one more chance, I hope you think too, it's worth one more shot.
Amy, we'd love to send you guys out on a second date. We will pay for it. Will you go out with Ben again?
Come on, that was good.
Give him another shot.
Amy.
He admitted that he was trying too hard and shouldn't have been wearing what he was wearing.
And he tried hard this time, and it worked.
I mean, I was pretty checked out, but I guess it's not the worst of situations. I mean, trying to over-impress me.
Yeah,
That's true.
Good way to look at it.
Yeah. I like how you're so determined.
So you'll go out with him again.
I can't promise anything, but
That's fine.
She's busy.
I'll give you a try.
Okay, cool. Congratulations, Ben. You got a second date.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm excited for a second date. I really am so much.
This is really good for you because if you think about it, with the clothes you were wearing earlier, she already knows what you're working with too.
Hey!
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Cheerio.
Mate?
Is everyone ready for the second date update?
Not if you're going to talk like that.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning, moving 92.5. Why am I speaking in a horrible British accent?
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, because Jackie met George at a bar.
Yeah.
And George happens to be a sexy Englishman.
Oh, man. Have I fallen for an accent before, too?
Isn't that right, Jackie?
That is absolutely right.
So tell us a little bit about your evening with George.
We met out and everyone was drinking and we started catching looks at each other across the bar, you know?
Okay, so you guys were in two separate groups, like total strangers.
Yeah, total strangers.
So who made the first move?
It was very he would move a little closer and then I'd move a little closer. You know what I mean? Where you keep positioning yourself in the group so you're
Right.
facing him. It was very coy, very sweet,
Nice.
very British, I think.
Yeah.
And
He just kept getting closer, going, cheerio.
Hello.
Hello, love.
Oh my gosh. So and then you guys struck up a conversation and then what happened?
well, I immediately was like, "Oh my God, you're British," which is an idiot thing to say. But I was like, "Oh," because you know what I mean. You hear those accents, and it's you just melt. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
girl
I'm
melt.
the same way with Australian accents. I meet a dude with an Australian accent, I am
Melt.
melt. Yeah.
I am with you. I am a sucker for
Can
accents.
you imagine how annoying that is, though? Because if a guy came up to you, Brooke, and was like, "Oh, you're American,"
God, that's hot. That's such a
Wow.
hot accent.
If I was in another country and they told me I had a hot accent, I would not find that annoying at all. I would eat it up.
So, Jackie, you enjoyed your time with him, and obviously you liked his accent a lot.
Yeah. And he explained, he's like, "Oh, I'm just here for the semester. I teach. I'm working at one of the colleges
Okay.
in English history. So he's smart. He's tall, dark, handsome."
Wait,
I was like,
a tall,
"Oh, God."
dark, handsome Englishman just in town for a semester teaching at a very prestigious university.
This sounds like a movie.
Or this guy has a great act.
yeah, Jackie, did you check his teeth and see if they're messed up? That's the true test.
No, he had American quality teeth.
And so you're not obviously looking for a relationship. You're just looking for a good time. I mean, this guy's not going to be around for very long.
I mean, kind of, but a semester's a long time, and no need of predicting anything. Who knows? Maybe his stay could get extended, or I've never been to England. Maybe
Oh,
I go
wow.
out there. So who knows?
Jackie, you are jumping. Woo!
Love goes international, you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. So did you go actually on a date?
We hung out a long time that night.
Did
Yeah.
you seal the deal?
Yeah, which is not really my style, but we were out drinking,
Jackie,
and
All right.
don't
you
say
know,
that.
I just, it happened.
Okay. Yeah,
But
sometimes.
it was fun. Own it if you're gonna own it. You know.
Right, there you go. Yeah.
Hello, this is fun.
So apparently it was good. If you want to see him again, what happened in the morning?
The morning was pretty fast. He had to go to class, and I had to get my life back together, as you do after a night of drinking.
Did he say he was going to ring your telly again for another date?
I'll ring you.
Yeah, I mean, we were both like, I'd love to see you again. And then I finally called him, and the phone just kept ringing. It didn't go to voicemail. It didn't do anything. And I was like, well, that's weird. Maybe the phones are acting, I don't know, So I called back, and it just never does anything. It just keeps ringing and ringing. No voicemail, no nothing.
Jackie, sometimes your crazy is different than other people's crazy. How many times are we talking?
I've probably called him a total of 5 times
Okay.
over the course of 2 days.
That's
much.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Well, yeah, but the first 2 or 3 were back to back to back because I didn't know if his phone was.
That's not
Makes it
making it
even
better.
Okay, Jackie, we're going to call him after this song and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks,
All right,
guys.
just hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm excited about this next half of the second date update,
Oh, no.
mostly because this will be the first time I've talked to an Englishman since I did that phone tap on that guy.
Oh, so good.
Still probably one of my favorite phone taps all time. If you haven't heard it, you can go find it on our website, moving925.com. We've got Jackie on the phone with us now. Jackie told us about a guy that she met at a bar while she was out with friends, an Englishman. He's in town for a semester teaching at one of the local universities, and they spent a lovely night together, and she wants to spend a few more lovely nights together before he goes back to Englandville.
Yeah. Jackie, I'm all in support of a hookup if that's what your goal is, but it sounds like you called him 5 times.
Well, yeah, so part of why I called him 5 times is because, I didn't know what his phone was doing. Do you know what I mean? I get it. It's totally bananas that I was like called him 3 times in a row. But I was like, oh my God, is his phone? I don't know. You know, sometimes phones are weird and they act up and you have to like.
Especially for an English guy. Maybe you're down not enough numbers. Maybe you need like 17 numbers in there.
You need the country code?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right.
No, it was an American phone. It was an American phone.
All right, Jackie, you ready to call him?
Ready.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to George, please?
George speaking.
Hey, George, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
All right.
Listen, we host a local morning show in town here in Seattle. I'm sure you probably have heard of us. I know we're big across the pond.
No, I'm sorry. I never heard of you.
No? Okay. Well, we have a local morning show here, and you went out with a girl on a date who's a friend of mine, and she's been trying to get a hold of you because she'd love to see you again, but you're not answering her phone calls, so she asked me to call you for her.
All right. Actually, what was her name?
Her name was Jackie. You met her at a bar a little while ago?
Oh, yes. Yes, Jackie.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's just curious why you don't want to see her again, or if you do want to see her again.
I do want to see her again. I've just been very busy. I mean, we had a wonderful night that night. I saw her across the bar, and she was lovely, and we got on quite well. I actually liked her. It's been hard to answer this line.
So there's no other reason why you're not calling her back. You've just been busy.
Oh, yes. Teaching classes during the day, and then at night, and it's very hard to get social.
Hey, George.
What?
I need to be honest with you.
Yep.
We're a show that does our homework.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And before we call anybody, we try to find out as much as we can about them.
Right. Okay.
That's why my producer Boyd, looked up all your information, checked around at the university that you claim to be working at.
Oh, no.
And found no record of an English guy with your name being employed there for the semester.
George!
What?
George, be honest. What the hell, dude?
Red-handed.
Did you put on a whole act just to get a girl in bed or what?
Okay, listen. All right, my name's not George.
I knew it! You sounded too much like a character from Clue and not enough like a real English person. Oh, you big fat liar, George.
Well, my brothers and I, and my friends, we use the accent because, it helps. It helps to pick up chicks.
Yeah.
My name's actually Kevin.
Kevin,
do you really have a separate phone line for, your British George character?
Yeah, this is my British phone.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
so what do you do then? Okay, so you gave her this romantic story about how you're in from London and you're teaching for the semester and I'm just an educated man looking to have a little fun while I'm in town. Who are you? Who are you, Kevin?
Well, I actually live in town. I live by the airport.
Okay.
And I work at Target.
Hey,
That's
Kevin,
just such a contrast.
So you lied. Do you regret lying to Jackie that night?
There's no harm intended. I actually really like Jackie. It's more interesting being a professor from the UK than a cashier at Target, isn't it?
Definitely,
Oh,
yeah.
That story is perfect.
And that's why I didn't answer the phone, because, how am I going to keep it going?
Right. Hey,
I had
George.
Yeah, go ahead.
George or Kevin or whatever your name is.
Yeah.
Jackie is actually on the other line right now
Ooh.
and heard everything you just said.
I can't believe your name is Kevin F.
Oh, my God. Oh, oh, my.
Now what?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's Kevin. Yes.
You're sorry you lied to me for an entire night and then didn't call me back?
Wow.
Like, you lied to me all night about, wanting to show me all the beautiful things in London and, wanting to take me to Big Ben and how beautiful it is when the fog lifts in the morning. Is all of that just a lie? It has to be. It is.
Obviously, the fog doesn't lift in the morning, but yeah. No, I have an uncle that he grew up in London, and that's how I knew about those things. So it was kind of a lie, but it's from real sources.
And Jackie, real sources. And Jackie, he kind of delivered on his.
100% now.
Jackie, he did kind of deliver on his promise. He took you to see Big Ben later,
Hey-o.
right? Yes,
Dude, why do you have to have like such a weird way to pick up women? Why can't you just like be a normal, great guy and pick up women? Like if you have to lie just to get someone to go home with you.
Would you have gone home with me if I told you I was a cashier at Target and lived by the airport?
Interesting.
Long pause.
Yeah.
I know the answer to that because it's happened to me before. I mean, women are looking for somebody that'll support them, and I know this is a bullshit way to get laid, but
Well, George or Kevin, it's not a bullshit way to get laid because it worked.
Oh. Yeah.
So,
No, tell it. It's an efficient way.
yeah. But you actually, I mean, Jackie, he says he likes you and would like to see you again. Would you give him a shot? We will pay for you to go out again on a second date. And you can go out with the American guy named Kevin, who lives by the airport and works at Target, and see if you actually enjoy his company.
And think about the story you could tell your friends, like you met this British guy at the bar, and then he turned out to be Kevin at Target, and he's a really nice guy, and I like him.
Oh, nice, Kevin.
This is like maybe against my better judgment, but he is a really sweet guy, even though he's possibly a compulsive liar.
Wow, those are some famous flashbacks right there.
As many questions as I want to, and you have to answer them brutally honestly, then yes, I will go on a second date with you.
Yes.
Jackie, are you not worried this is like a major red flag? What if he turns out to have 12 kids and is like an ex-con?
Well, then he'll have to tell me that because I get to ask questions and he has to be honest.
There you go.
If he says he's honest, I believe him. He won't lie.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All right, we've been doing these second date updates for about a month now. We've heard a lot of excuses, everything from guy talked too much during the movies to somebody last week got hammered and peed in the parking garage while he was on his date and didn't remember.
Some say excuses, others say valid reasons why there wasn't a second date.
I think she was a little judgy on that one. Today we got Bob on the phone. Now, you emailed us about going on a date with a girl named Katie. What happened on your date?
We had a great day. We went over to Shorty's in Belltown.
Okay.
We had dinner. We did pinball.
You had dinner at Shorty's, so you just have hot dogs?
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, that is actually pretty cool. They do have great hot dogs.
I would totally take him up on that.
So you played around there for a little while, and then what happened?
It was going pretty well. So we ended up coming back to my place and just kind of hanging out, having a few beers. We made out for a little bit. Nothing crazy. And in the last 2 weeks, I probably texted her or called her 3-4 times on the text and a couple of messages and nothing.
No response at all?
Nothing.
You're not texting her like crazy or anything. It's just...
No, I'm not a crazy guy. I texted her day after, had a really good time, nothing.
Okay.
You didn't tell her that you saw your future in her eyes.
No, not at all.
Just checking.
Okay.
Valid questions.
You laugh, but with some of the things that we've heard, that could happen.
And has.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we hit it off. I thought it was a good, I was oh, this is sweet. She's cool.
Okay.
Okay,
we're going to get your second date update when we call Katie and get her on the phone right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Not a whole lot of drama so far on the second date update. This one's pretty straightforward. Bob went out with a girl named Katie. They had a fun time, made out, and she just hasn't called him back. He's tried to get a hold of her 3 or 4 times, so we're going to call her.
How many times has a girl not called you back in your life?
Well, I mean, there's been plenty of times that a girl hasn't called me back, but I was almost expecting it.
But I knew I messed up.
The next time you're asked that question, Bob, you answer it in third person. You say, "Bob always gets a call back." Okay, let me just help you out with that.
I'll try that one.
Okay, I'm calling her right now.
Enjoy this ringback tone while your party is reached.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is interesting.
She is classy.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Katie?
This is she.
Katie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Wait, you're from the radio?
Yeah, the radio station, moving 92.5. Have you ever heard our show?
Yes.
Of course, yeah.
Excellent answer, Katie.
You know what? I like to ask stupid questions. I apologize. I'm calling because we have a mutual friend, you and I. His name is Bob, and you went out on a date with him to Shorty's?
That's true. We did.
Okay. You haven't called him back, and, I thought I'd call on his behalf to ask you why you're not returning his phone calls or texts when he thought you guys had a great date.
I don't know if I should just share this with the whole world. I don't know.
Well,
I think you should share it with us. And I think Bob would be okay with you sharing it with us.
You have nothing to lose. It's not like you wanted to call Bob back.
I mean, okay. Okay. So, the actual date part of the date was really fun. That's why I agreed to, go back to his place.
Right.
But, he told me at dinner that, one of his hobbies was that he was into, the shooting range, which is, not my thing. It's not something I do. But we got back to his place, and he, wanted to show me his guns, and I was like, well,
he meant literally, right?
I mean, yes, his actual the weapons, I mean, but it wasn't that he had one; he had 6.
Okay, So he's stockpiling in his place. He's getting ready for he's getting ready for the end of days. Is that what you're saying?
Right. I mean, it was a little creepy. Why do you need 6 guns? Who needs 6 guns?
Mm-hmm. Katie, did he have any dead animals on the wall or?
No, he didn't have any dead animals. But we go into the other room, and there's this Japanese or Chinese swords and weapons, and he even had those ninja stars, those things that they throw at. Did you see Kill Bill the movie? They throw those ninja stars on the wall, and I'm like, what kind of person, has so much interest in violence? I don't know. It was just
Katie, hang on. Bob's on the phone with us, actually. Bob?
Yeah.
Should we be scared of you?
Wait, he's on the phone? He's on the phone?
Yeah, he's right here. Bob, say hi to Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
So apparently you scared Katie with, I don't know if you're getting ready for a zombie apocalypse or what.
I mean, my dad was a big hunter when I was growing up. We always went hunting and did a lot of target shooting and stuff like that.
Bob, your dad doesn't hunt with ninja stars.
Yeah. You guys.
I grew up with Bruce Lee. I love Bruce Lee movies. It was just something that I did. I did martial arts when I was a kid. I was did Taekwondo and karate, and I did judo.
I picture you still dancing around your apartment right now in a black tights, cutting up watermelons.
You seemed really cool, and we had such a good conversation. It's just that, when we got back there and there were just all these weapons on the wall, and you were like, hey, you want to see me again? I mean, I can't say no. What if you come after me with one of those swords?
He's actually holding a samurai sword. You want to go out again? It'd be in your best interest to say yes.
I mean, it was just a little surreal, that's all.
How about this, Katie and Bob? We'll pay for you guys to go out on a second date if you'd like to. And you can go explain to her in person, Bob, that you're not some lunatic.
Just don't take her to a shooting range.
Yeah. We'll pay for you guys to go out on a second date. Do you guys want to go out again?
I mean, I had a really good time on the date, and I guess I can understand, Katie, you kind of freaking out about the guns, and maybe I was a little, overly enthusiastic about them. Just kind of like I'm walking around with ninja stars in my pocket. I have it on display. It's in my house. If there's something cool, so if it's not a huge deal to you, I'd love to go out on another date.
As weird as it is, I'm actually totally flattered that you set up this whole radio thing.
Nice. You guys will go out again on a second date. We'll pay for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Bob has guns and a heart.
Bob,
yes.
Whatever you do, don't bring your own cutlery to the restaurant, all right?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
For today's second date update, a listener named Drew is on the phone, and he says he had a very awkward first date with the girl that he wants to call today, although I don't know why it's awkward. It sounds amazing to me. His email said she didn't say a word. So, dude, I would love that. No conversation at all. That sounds amazing, Drew. How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Not too bad.
Oh, my God. Even just Jubal's short description of that,
That sounds terrible.
It sounds awful.
Yeah, it was very, very, very strange. I mean, I guess I should start from the beginning.
Yeah, or just tell people how they can get this girl's number so they can go out with her. They're interested in someone who doesn't need to waste time with words on a first date,
You were only one that hates talking.
No, I know. Well, it got built up to like such a big point, but so I started talking to this girl named Bonnie off of like an online dating site.
Okay.
And we're just like chatting, just, like, how are you? Did you see this movie? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, normal, like, run-of-the-mill.
Yeah, just like a typical whatever.
Okay.
And then, like, after a few weeks, we're like, okay, maybe we should talk on the phone. And nothing changed from, like, transferring it over from text to talking.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, so we decided to meet each other in person. We're like, okay, we need to just do this. We need to see each other, whatever.
Yeah, what took so long? Why were you waiting so long?
I don't know. Like, we just kind of, like, scheduling conflicts. I would be busy. She would be busy,
Okay, so you finally figured it out, and what did you do?
Well, so we were like, let's meet. And she texts me like an hour before we're supposed to meet up and says, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I double booked myself. I was supposed to do this thing for my job, and I'm sorry I can't meet up. I was like, okay, like, no problem. So then we planned to hang out a couple of days later. And then she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sick.
Wait, this is the second time she's bailed.
Yeah. And I was like, now it starts to sound kind of like a scam. Like,
Right.
you
Like she's just blowing you off and never actually wants to get together.
Yeah, but then I'm like, if you want to blow me off, then just blow me off.
Right, because she's investing a lot of time talking to you and texting with you. It's almost like you guys are in a relationship before you even went out on a date.
Yeah, and, I honestly was falling for her really hard. I was still, like, kind of in that, like, enamored phase. Like, I'll still have hope that she still wants to see me, whatever. And then we finally decide on a third time to actually go out on a date. And she shows up with this index card that says, I'm sorry, I can't talk. My voice is gone.
Oh my
So she,
Oh my God,
she actually showed up to your date and she couldn't speak.
I've never. It was like a David Lynch movie or something. I just didn't know how to react to it. I was just like, what the?
Yeah, why even show up?
Well, I mean, she didn't want to cancel on him again because she's already canceled twice. I think that it's nice that she followed through, but she didn't give you a heads up before that?
No, that's, honestly, like if someone shows up with an index card, like that is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And the thing is that she's actually gorgeous.
Okay.
It's just this weird thing where, like, I just kept talking to, like, I tried to talk my way out of it.
So your whole date was her sitting there and you talking to her, trying to have a conversation with.
She would nod. And then I'd be like, well, don't you want to just, like, go home if you're sick or whatever the heck is going on right now? And then she wrote, yes, sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I would think it's a good thing for you that she wanted you to know she was interested enough to still go on a date when she couldn't talk to you.
Well, I mean, can't she just text me then? Why are we using index cards and wasting paper? Like,
Obviously, she already canceled on you twice. If she cancels on you a third time, then you're going to think that she's lying or she's catfishing you, and you're not going to ever talk to her again. Of course she had to go out on the date.
I'm not saying that she shouldn't have gone on the date, but, like, it wasn't enjoyable. I was just literally just blabbing, like, just on and on and on and on.
Okay.
Well, I don't
So
get
why
it.
do you want to call her for a second date then?
Well, the reason that I want to call her is because I don't know if she's telling the truth or not.
Oh, you think that the index card was a lie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why do you think it's a lie? Why do you think she didn't want to talk to you?
I don't know. I don't know. I think that she might be, like, hiding something. I have no idea.
When's the last time you heard, well, I don't know if you heard anything, but when's the last time you guys talked or typed, whatever you do?
Not since the date. I haven't heard from her.
So you guys went from talking every day to absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, whatever is wrong with her voice obviously has affected her texting.
It's affected her texting fingers, too. She can't even type to you.
I just want to figure it out. I just want to know.
Okay. Well, play a song, then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Thanks, guys.
If she's talking. We'll
Yeah,
see.
right? That would be kind of a bad part for us.
We'll do it next. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Drew is on the phone, and I'm really pulling for Drew today because I think that he went out with wife material, for sure. Because he went out on a date with a girl, didn't say a word the whole time.
That's not a good thing, man.
Yeah,
Apparently, she had something. She was sick and she couldn't speak. So when she showed up to the date, she actually had an index card written on it that said, "Hey, I have no voice." And they sat there for a little while. He did all of the talking and then said, "If you're sick, you should go home." And she wrote on her little index card, "Yes." And then she went home, and he hasn't heard from her since. More than anything, though, he just wants answers because he feels like she was faking. Drew, are you ready to give her a call?
Yeah, man. I'm just worried I'm being catfished somehow.
How are you being catfished when you've seen her in person? You guys have talked on the phone. Like, what is the catfish? She's suddenly going to have a man voice, and now that's even being considered catfish?
I don't know. Maybe her twin sister is in jail, and they have different voices, and she's saving. I have no idea.
You really thought into
jaded,
it.
Jaded, man. You are super jaded. I feel like you need to take a break from internet dating.
I don't know. That'd be kind of
Well, I'm going to, but I need to solve this case.
I'm pulling for the twin sister in jail story. That would be
awesome.
That would be great for the show.
really cool.
Yeah, see, I just want to know.
Okay.
Okay, are you
Well,
going to feel bad if she was actually sick?
Maybe, but even if she really was sick, then she would have reached out to me.
Yeah. I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you, okay?
All right, man.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Bonnie.
this is Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
From a radio?
Yeah.
What?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's the name of a morning radio program.
Why?
Why? I don't
really
know. That's
good
just the
question.
name we gave it.
It
Why
seems
are we
simple.
calling you? Is that what you're wondering?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were just wondering why we named it that. Calling you today because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off after, they can email us and we'll get you on the phone and see if we can find out what happened. So you went out with a dude named Drew.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And Drew emailed us and told us a little bit about your date, that you guys met online. You talked a bunch and you finally coordinated a date. But when you showed up, I guess you had no voice.
True.
And she said that it was awkward because you couldn't talk. And then eventually he said, if you're sick, you can go home. And then you went home and that's the last he heard from you.
Yeah, okay.
He also said that he really, really liked you and that you guys talked for like a month or something leading up to the date.
Yeah, we did.
You don't sound like you like him as much as he likes you.
You sound bummed.
Yeah, it's okay if you don't like him. I think he just wants to know.
I mean, I wasn't feeling good the day that we were supposed to have our date, and I didn't want to cancel on him. So I ended up going to the restaurant, and I got there, and I asked the hostess where he was seated, and I look over at the table. He's already there, and he looks nothing like his picture, nothing like any photos.
Wait.
What?
So you hadn't lost your voice? Because you said you just asked the hostess.
Yeah, I had not.
Oh.
And I was just trying to figure out what should I do. I mean, I've been talking to this guy for a month.
Wait, how?
So you feel like he catfished you or something?
I feel like he was trying to portray himself younger than he really is.
Oh.
And
what?
I didn't want to, I just felt guilty for leaving. So I was just like on the fly. I just asked the hostess for a pen and paper, and I'll just say, I lost my voice.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. That's quick
Wait.
thinking.
Very.
No, you guys, that's ridiculous. How different could he have looked? I mean, how old are you talking?
Are you kidding me? Like, easily could be my uncle.
Oh, man.
We're talking mid-40s. I'm in my mid to late 20s.
Oh, gotcha.
And the pictures on his profile were definitely in my age range. So when I saw him, it was quite traumatic. I was like, this is not what I signed up for. I don't know who this guy is. And he barely looks like his photos. I could kind of tell that it was still him.
Why not just cancel on him instead of sitting there acting like you can't talk?
Because all the time we had spent talking already, I felt guilty. I was trying to be nice. I didn't want to stand him up.
Yeah, but you don't owe anything to somebody who's lying to you. I mean, did he outright tell you that he was your age, or is it something you just assumed?
We never had the conversation, but his photos make him look younger. So.
Yeah. It's weird that he wouldn't ever bring that up. Like, if he knows he's using photos from 20 years ago, he's probably going to get caught.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't stay that long on the date, if that's any consolation for you.
He thought you might be faking. Not having a voice. And I guess you were faking, but he did suspect that.
I mean, it is what it is. He was lying.
I'm not lying. You're lying, Bonnie.
Drew, you're supposed to wait.
What's going on?
Oh, Bonnie, that's Drew. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you, but apparently he couldn't wait until I called him into the conversation, Drew.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, guys, but like she can't say that I'm lying. I'm not lying.
Well, how are you not lying if you put
those photos that were on my profile? Yes, they were of when I was younger, but those were the best photos. I'm not gonna put like a crappy photo of myself on the thing. It doesn't make any sense.
Why did you guys not tell me that he was on the line?
Why did you write on a note card like a sociopath and then say you couldn't talk? If that's what it is, then just say that. I don't know why you went around this crazy...
You know, Drew, I was doing you a favor, okay?
Oh,
I
great,
stayed. I could have left. You could have just been stood up at that restaurant like an average 45-year-old man, but I stayed.
Well, I might be
I
might be older, but I'm not like a Hannibal Lecter type of person that writes like a. Why couldn't you just say
We
that?
don't know that.
Drew, it is kind of weird that you brought up the whole point of how she was gorgeous in real life. Didn't you at any point think like, ooh, I better let her know that I'm significantly older than the photos that I used?
Significantly.
Yeah, just add it in again.
Drew.
Well, it does sound like you're just like fishing for younger women by tricking them online.
No, I'm totally not doing that. What I'm doing is I'm taking the photos that I think best represent my personality.
That's not true. I'm going to paint a photo. I'm going to paint a photo for you. If you were to walk into a restaurant, blind date, and you were going to go meet a woman. Don't interrupt me. I'm not done. Don't interrupt me. I'm not done.
Okay, let's have
and
her,
you were
have her
supposed
moment.
to see a woman, and then this woman ended up being 65 years old. What would you do? What if she looked old enough to be your mother?
65
You look
years
old enough to be an uncle
First of all, you're being
mine.
hyperbolic. Okay.
Oh, big words.
Oh, do you
Big
even
words.
know that? Do you know
Yeah,
what
I'm not a f***ing idiot. Yeah, I know
Are
exactly
you
what
sure
you're
you're
talking
not
about.
an idiot? Because you sound like a raving lunatic that would actually go to a hostess and ask for a pen and paper and then write that like, sorry, I can't talk. Are you, like,
I'm
were
the
you raised by
lunatic,
wolves?
Drew. You're the one who called me on the radio, you idiot. What else? What else do you have to do?
You moron.
Oh
Because
my God, both of you.
I had called you, texted you, reached out, and you just thought you could just like do whatever the hell you want. And you, by the
I will.
greaterness of your voice,
Yeah.
I know that you feel like you're a very entitled person now.
Drew,
It's
Drew,
really
just
annoying.
settle it. Drew, how old are you? How old are you, Drew?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, that means you are really old.
Well, I sound a lot younger than you do, sweetheart.
Oh, I think we have our answer here, Drew. I think you know why.
I don't think we have our answer because you two sound like there's a lot of passion, and I would love to see you guys go out on a second date. Bonnie, would you like a second date with Drew? We'll pay for it.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Don't you want an older man?
Why? Why?
Wait, now you're just mocking her?
Yeah.
He has
That is exactly what I'm doing.
nothing better to do.
So you're actually 12, is what I'm hearing,
He's
Drew.
older, but he's not as mature.
I'm happy to do Drew a solid, and I can set him up with one of my mother's friends.
Okay. Bonnie, thank you for your time. Drew, I'm sorry you didn't get your second date, but maybe update your photos online. Maybe that will help.
Yeah.
Shut up, ass. Why don't you update your photos so you don't look so ugly?
I've tried, but there's nothing that can really help that. Maybe I can borrow your photos.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says that Drew sounds pretentious. He is pretentious because he's older.
Yeah.
You get a little more pretentious when you get older.
True, you get that money. You get that good 401k.
You missed today's second date update. This dude, Drew, wanted to call a girl named Bonnie. They met online and they talked for about a month, and then they agreed to see each other in person. And when she finally showed up for their date, she had an index card that said, "Sorry, I lost my voice." And she couldn't talk, so the date was cut short. He was suspicious and thought maybe she was faking, so we called, and she admitted that she was actually faking it to get out of the date because she said he looked 20 years older than his pictures online.
That was so creative on the fly.
But listen, he never denied that he was 20 years older than his pictures.
Yeah, he didn't want to tell us.
Seems like that means he's 30 years older than his pictures to me.
He just said they were good pictures of him.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people have good pictures from 20 years ago.
Right? Yeah.
So they got into a big argument about it and no date. They did not go out for a second date.
Yeah, well, she should have known when they were obviously taken on a 35mm camera.
Yeah. And remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, a lot of women will tell you that they think a sexy job is a firefighter or maybe a pilot, something like that. But we all know what women really want is a dude that cuts fabric at your local craft store. That is a hot job.
Last time I was at the craft store and every other time before, it's always been like a 65-year-old woman that's done that for me.
Well, you're going to the wrong craft stores
Apparently.
because there are some hot dudes working at the craft stores. And Denise knows that because that's where she met the dude she wants to call today for a second date update. What's up, Denise?
Hi.
God, you're a maniac, Denise, rolling out to the craft store hitting on men.
Well, it didn't go down exactly like that.
Okay, how did it go down?
Well, I had to make a return, and I didn't know if they would accept it because I had bought it at a different store. So I called, and the guy who I spoke to was really nice.
Wait, so you didn't even see this guy in person? You just called him on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I talked to him, and he was really nice. And, we ended up discovering that we both went to the same high school.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. How long were you on the phone with the guy from the craft store about returning some fabric?
It wasn't that long. It was probably longer than a normal conversation, but it wasn't that long.
Did you guys know each other in high school? Did you realize that?
No, I guess we went at different times.
Okay. A lot in common with this craft store fella. Did you ask him out on a date right then, or?
No, I didn't. So, we got off the phone, and then I ended up going right in, in the next hour, and, he was working. And I saw him, and he was really cute.
Which was
oh, man.
Shocking. Were you shocked by that? You were a little shocked.
I was a little shocked. I was. Because I feel like normally it's a 65-year-old lady who's working at the craft store. So
right.
It was surprising.
Okay, and who asked who out? Did you ask him out or did he ask you out?
We just exchanged numbers and agreed to go out later that night.
Ooh, you and craft store boy are moving quick.
Yeah.
What's his name, by the way, so I don't have to call him that?
His name is Russell.
Russell.
Okay.
Okay.
He probably goes by craft store boy in all of the circles that he runs in, so probably not a big deal. What'd you and Russell do?
We just went to a taqueria and got margaritas and tacos.
Nice.
And how was it?
It was really fun.
Cool.
We both talked about how much we dig a bunch of different TV shows. And there's one that I really want to see, and I feel like people have talked about it. And he was like, oh, my gosh, me too. Is it? And then, I said Dexter as he was saying it, and we were like, what?
That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard. That's a show about a serial killer. So you guys bonded over your interest in a serial killer. That's very romantic.
Yeah, it wasn't that romantic, but it was cool. We both wanted to see the same show.
Okay, that's an easy segue into so we should hang out and see the show together. Did that happen?
So it's funny that you say that because that's exactly what happened next. He asked me over to his apartment to watch Dexter.
Oh, wait, that same night?
Yeah, it was the same night that I talked to him on the phone and then made the return and then eating tacos and drinking margaritas. I'm going over to his apartment and we're watching Dexter. It sounds like I've known him for a month, but it's been just one day.
Yeah, you guys have spent more quality time together than a lot of couples already.
Yeah, cool.
And you didn't feel like it was a ploy just to get you back to the house?
Oh, no, I totally did, but I was absolutely fine with that.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, you guys are on the same page there, too. Wow.
Yeah.
How did the rest of the evening go?
So we got there and we started watching the show, and it was really good. And before we knew it, it had been, I think we binge watched it for 3 hours, and nothing happened. We literally watched the show for 3 hours.
That was it?
Yeah, and then what?
Then I was like, oh, it's really, really late. I need to go. And so he walked me to the door, and he gave me a hug, and I left. And we agreed we would talk later. But
that was it. Nothing like no kissing or anything like that.
Wow, that's weird. He actually just wanted to watch the show that you guys talked about.
Yeah, I guess. Or maybe he was really into it. I mean, it is really good. It's not like I was sitting there waiting for something to happen. I guess it's just thinking about it. I'm like, that's a little weird.
And you're sure he's interested in you and in women?
I think so. I think we hit it off. I mean, he seemed to be not creepy flirty, but like flirty enough to where it was like, oh, he seems interested in me.
Okay.
And, he asked me to his house. And
How many times have you guys talked since then?
so here's the weird thing. We texted a lot and we talked on the phone a couple times and then it just kind of fizzled out. And I don't know why.
Weird. Well, these craft store employees, they're players. So he's, probably got a ton of girls coming in there making returns. I mean, yeah, he spent a lot of time at the retirement home. You know how it goes.
You guys joke, but if you're a cute boy in a craft store, I'm just telling you, you've got elementary and school teachers everywhere. And there's a lot of cute single ones.
I hope that's not the case because I want the craft store boy for myself.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Denise is on the phone and she met a guy named Russell, and their first date had all of the makings that a long-lasting relationship needs. It had tacos, a mutual love for arts and crafts, and an insane serial killer. It's really all you need to make a relationship work, and they had everything. So now she's confused why the dude isn't calling her back. They met at a craft store. He actually works there, and they agreed to go out for tacos. They went out for tacos, and after that, they went to go watch Dexter at his place because they were talking about it during the date. But since then, the conversation has kind of trailed off, and now she hasn't heard from him in a while. So we're about to get him on the phone and find out what happened. Are you ready, Denise?
Okay, thanks.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Russell, please?
Yeah, this is Russell.
Russell, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Why are you calling me?
Because I want to talk to you about something.
Are you hitting on me? Like what? Why is there...
You never know,
No,
Russell.
yeah. No, I'm not, but I am interested in craft store employees, so maybe someday, Russell.
You know, I work at the craft store. Like what is this phone call?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So we recently got an email about you from a girl named Denise.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Denise emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone because apparently you've stopped talking to her.
Of course I did.
What do you mean,
Of
of course
you
you
did.
did? It sounds like you guys spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, I don't know what you would define as a long time. I mean, we hung out one day, like one night.
Okay, she told us that, but I just meant like a lot of time in that one day.
Honestly, how much do you know? Like, why would you be... I don't understand this phone call.
Well, we know kind of a lot about your date because Denise emailed us, like I said, and we talked to her about it. And she said that she met you because you work at a craft store that she goes to. And you guys went out for tacos, and then we're talking about Dexter, and then you went back to your place to watch some of the show.
I was honestly shocked that you guys could watch 3 hours of any show after margaritas, and neither one of you made any sort of move on each other.
Wow, yeah. She did tell you a lot, didn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
She told us all about your evening, and that's why she's confused. Like, why'd you stop talking to her?
I stopped talking to her because she's got to respect me.
What?
How is she not respectful?
You know what? I'd rather this just go away. I don't want to talk to her again, and we could just move on from this.
Whoa.
Well, can you give us anything? Because she's really confused. I just want to be able to tell her something.
And I mean, if she did something to like disrespect you, she doesn't know she
Yeah,
did it.
she did. She did. Did she tell you how she finished the entire first season of Dexter without me?
No.
Well, she did. And that was supposed to be our thing. So obviously she doesn't respect me now, does she?
Wait, that's what you're upset about? Like, that's her disrespect, is her finishing the season of Dexter?
You're acting like it's not a big deal. We spend 3 hours getting into this series. This is what we bonded over. She takes off, and then she tells me a few days later that she finished the whole season without me. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Apparently, you sound really upset by this.
Yeah, because this is more than just a TV show. This is what we bonded over, all right? So it does, yeah, it kind of hurts.
What was your reaction to her when she told you that she finished the season?
She texted that to me, and to be honest, I was a little shocked. I wouldn't even say a little shocked. I was a lot of shocked, all right? To finish the whole season, I didn't even want to respond to her. I had to cool off. I had to take a few hours.
Wow.
Huh.
You guys are acting like this is no big deal. This is a big f***ing deal, dude.
I can tell that this is very important to you. And that's why I want to tell you that she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Hey, Russell.
You've been on the phone the whole time?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you have time to be on the phone. I figured you're up to seasons 2, 3, and 4 by now.
Oh, my God.
I thought this was going to be our thing. I thought this was the start to our relationship. Hey, let's watch the show together. But I guess you had other plans.
Russell, we've never even kissed. We hung out for one day, and you're talking about the start of a relationship? Like, we hung out one time. We hugged. I don't think I've betrayed you here. I thought we just had a good time.
Yeah, we did have a good time. And then you had to go and finish season 1.
I mean, okay, aside from that being a little crazy, it's kind of sweet that he wanted this to be your thing.
Yeah, oh, totally. I agree. I think that's really sweet. But, like, to just decide that, like, oh, this is really offensive and I'm just going to ghost right now because I watched the rest of Dexter is kind of a little insane. Like, I will absolutely go and watch all those episodes with you again, for sure. I had no idea that you were, like, this intense about we're watching it together.
I told you when it was done, that was the best first 3 episodes of my life. Did that not clue you in on how I would want to continue them with you? I mean, this is just a foreshadowing what our relationship would be, is that we would start something and you'd finish it without me.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Thought you were exaggerating when you said that. And also, again, we're not dating.
I'm aware we're not dating because if we were dating, you wouldn't have finished the season without me. You did. You don't respect me. You don't respect the TV shows that we bonded over.
Are you being serious right now, or is this just
I'm
like
110% serious. This is why I haven't texted you back.
Oh.
You only care about yourself.
You're right. It goes so much deeper than just a TV show there, Russell.
Exactly. Thanks for understanding my position on this.
No problem.
Okay, while I do think that, Russell, you're being like way over dramatic, he does bring up one point. I mean, if you commit to a TV show with someone,
totally,
you finish it with someone.
I agree.
Okay, absolutely. And had we agreed, I would understand where he's coming from. But since we didn't talk about it at all, he hugged me at the door and we said, hope we hang out soon. I didn't think I was disrespecting him or cheating on him by watching some episodes the next morning.
Cheating?
You watched it the next morning? All right, let's go watch Game of Thrones or some shit. Don't watch the thing we just started the next morning. That's crazy.
Principles. Okay.
Oh, my God.
You know how bad I wanted to watch Dexter, but I didn't? I was going to wait for you. In fact, the second you left, I was going to start the 4th episode. But no, I was into you. I respect you. Let's wait, watch Dexter together. Nope, you just decide, I'm going to get some shut-eye, wake up, Russell, I'm going to start episode 4.
Oh, my gosh. You are a crazy person.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
I can tell you're fired up, Russell, but I have to ask, would you like to go on a second date with Denise? We will pay for it.
No, I don't have time. I have to catch up on Dexter.
Oh, man.
I have a feeling that, Denise, you may be over it, too.
Yeah, I think I'm over it, dude. I can't believe I even like you. You sound like the total opposite of anything that I would like, which is stable.
You know what? I don't need you. I don't need people that are cheaters in my life.
Wow. He is really low key.
It's important to him.
Yeah. Russell, I really hope you never meet anybody and start Breaking Bad with them.
Yeah, right?
I hope you never meet anyone because that's going to be the craziest, most toxic relationship in the entire world. And that's going to be before you guys even communicate with words.
Spoiler alert, I need to leave.
Oh, my God.
Is that all? I'm done here.
Yes, that's all, Russell. The episode is finished, and I'm glad we could all share it together.
Yeah, good for you, smart. Rub it in. I hope a girl never does that to you.
I hope so, too. And Denise, I hope you learned a valuable lesson today.
Absolutely. Don't date psychopaths.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Man, people take their TV watching very seriously.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Text in at 78592. It says, I had an ex that watched episodes of Park and Rec ahead of where we were at, and it was like a stab through the heart.
It is.
If you don't know what I'm talking about today's second date update. This dude, Russell, got a call from Denise. They went out together, and he wasn't calling her back. On their date, they ended up watching Dexter together, and they really enjoyed it. So she went home and watched a few episodes on her own and told him about it. And he stopped talking to her and didn't want to see her again because she was a liar and a cheater. And how dare she watch more episodes without him? He was pissed. And everybody texting in right now at 78592 is pretty much on his side.
Of course.
Yeah, okay. I understand being upset, right? It's caused fights in my relationship even before. But to not go out with someone again over it, that seems extreme
I
to me.
refuse to watch anything with my girlfriend for the same reason. You go ahead a couple episodes, I'm like, okay, I will never start anything with you ever again. But you're right. It's not like I'm never going to see her again. I just don't watch TV with her anymore.
You're doing the smart thing. You're not watching TV with her, and you're not watching, because if she did watch an episode ahead of you, you'd probably end up breaking up with her at some point. Somebody texted in at 78592 and says, I kind of get it. I've been dying to watch the new episode of Game of Thrones, but that's my girlfriend's show, and if she finds out, she'll kill me.
Well,
and there's lots of people texting in at 78592 saying they would kill somebody for watching episodes ahead of them.
Did you see the text that says, my husband didn't talk to me for 3 days because I watched an episode of Arrow without him? It was super offensive to him, too, apparently.
Yeah, apparently that's the worst thing you can do in a relationship.
3 days of the silent treatment?
Hey, I feel it, honestly.
I would rather you go out and have an affair. A super emotional one where you spent the whole time talking about how terrible I was as a person and that's why you're cheating on me, then watch one episode of Dexter without me.
Oh my God.
That is ridiculous.
Can you imagine
disrespect?
if you actually did a spoiler to him? Like if you gave him something that happened later in the season?
Oh, really?
So they decided not to go out again. He did not want to talk to her anymore, and she was like, you're crazy because you're this upset about me watching Dexter ahead of time, and she didn't want to go out with him. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back, and hopefully it's not as bad as what just happened. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today asked the girl that he wants to call out in one of the most creative ways I've ever heard of. And that's saying a lot because I've been pretty creative in my dating life.
Yeah, I bet.
I remember one time I asked this girl out. I walked up to her and I said, hey, would you like to go out sometime? I'll give you full tongue.
That's not creative.
And she said no, and we didn't go out. But after looking back at all my years of dating, that was the most creative thing I've ever done. And this guy outdid me by far, which is impressive. Congratulations, Lucas.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me on, guys.
No problem. I read your email, and it was very creative how you asked this girl out. First of all, what's her name?
Gemma.
Gemma. All right. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Gemma?
Well, she's really cute. We work together. We do a catering job, and, I always wanted to ask her out. It took me forever to actually, get the courage up to say anything to her.
How long had you been thinking about this?
Oh, man, it's been at least 8 months.
Oh, that's kind of cute. What'd you like so much about her?
She's one of those girls that's kind of, cute, but she doesn't know how cute she is, you know?
Okay.
So she's cute.
Very cute. Oh, my God, she's so cute.
Cutest.
Wow.
Okay, so
Got that part.
what finally made you go, I'm going to ask her out? If you've been thinking about it for 8 months.
I mean, it's been 8 months. I just basically looked myself in the mirror and I was like, you know what? If I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it.
Okay.
So
did you actually do something creative, or did you do something like Jubal described?
No, I think I did something pretty creative.
Okay.
So one night we were working together on this job, and we had all the food set up, and it's right before the event starts. And I said to her, will you please look over there, because there's this one special order that I don't want to screw up, right? So she walks over there. My heart's thumping. She pulls up the lid of the dish, and underneath I had written, will you go out with me in spaghetti?
Oh, that's kind of
That's creative. You asked a girl out in spaghetti. I've never heard of that before.
Right?
So cool.
What was her reaction?
Well, I didn't know because I went in the other room and I started working these tables and stuff, and I'm thinking about it the whole time. And she doesn't say anything until the end of the night. We're cleaning up after everybody, and she comes up to me and she's like, did you write, will you go out with me in spaghetti? And I was nervous because I thought that she didn't like it, but she says, did you really mean that? And I said, yeah. So then we made plans to go out.
Awesome. Okay. So it did work.
Yeah. The spaghetti ask out actually worked.
All right.
pretty
So there's
cute.
a lesson that a lot of dudes can learn out there. If you're having trouble
Yeah.
asking a girl out, use some spaghetti. The spaghetti ask out trick brought to us by Lucas. What did you guys do on your date when you actually went out?
Well, the next night, we're catering a job, and she was actually talking to me a lot, getting a little bit flirty, giving me the eyes. You know how it is.
Okay, so she's excited, obviously, about this date.
Yeah, things are going great. And then after we're cleaning up, she said, you want to do something? And I was like, of course.
You're like, yeah. Didn't you read my spaghetti letter, you idiot?
I'm telling you guys, people underrate the spaghetti.
Oh, I dig it, man.
So did you guys hang out that night?
Yeah. So we finished up the job. I take her out to my car. I was like, well, why don't you come back to my place? I'll make you some food. We'll have some wine, do that kind of thing. And she agreed. So we drive over to my place, and I actually made her, can you guess?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, yeah.
All right, now it's getting a little old, Lucas. I'm not going to lie.
It's a little overkill now.
Yeah. Know when the joke should end.
She really liked it, though.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And it was good wine because it was from the catering company.
Oh.
They're not listening in.
So you mean you stole the wine? Is that what you're saying?
I borrowed, stole, who's keeping track?
Right. Okay, so you guys shared spaghetti and some stolen wine from your job.
Romantic.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
You know that she knows that you stole it from the catering company, right? I mean, she works for the same company. It's not a mystery where the nice bottle of wine came from.
Yeah, sure, she knew where it was from, but it's cool. We all do it. It's one of the perks of the job.
Yeah, right?
Was it also leftover spaghetti that you were serving her from the catering?
No, I made the spaghetti that night.
Okay, fresh spaghetti, old wine. Got it. So how did the date go, though, when you guys were actually having dinner and stuff?
We actually didn't even get to dinner because things started heating up. We started, making out a little bit.
Nice.
Wow, right away.
Yeah.
Hey.
But then, a little bit into things, she started getting a little weird.
How so?
Well, she just kind of pulled back and then started being a little bit distant. And she said that she thought we were going too fast. And I was like, what?
Oh, maybe that's not weird. Maybe she just thought you were going too fast. I don't.
He's
I've
like,
never had a
"Speed."
girl tell me to slow down before.
And then she just says to me, you know what? I don't know if it's best that I stay.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
And that hit me like a ton of bricks.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry, but, I was upset. I wanted to go over to the spaghetti and write, no, please.
I think that's the way you should have just communicated with her the whole time, was via spaghetti noodle. So did she leave right after that then?
Yeah. We work at the same place. We do all these same jobs together, and it's been incredibly weird. There's this weird vibe going on, and I don't know what to do.
I actually feel bad for you. Like 8 months, you're building this night up in your head. It's finally going exactly how you imagined it to, and then everything is apparently fallen apart.
Thank you.
Have you tried to talk to her about this?
I've tried. I mean, I try and talk to her at the job. She just walks into the next room. I'm texting her. I'm calling her. And she never responds to anything.
And,
Okay.
and you were respectful when she said she wanted to slow down. You said, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. We can do that.
Yeah, and I was totally cool with that. I thought, maybe we are taking things too fast.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks a lot, you guys.
Yeah, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Lucas is on the phone, and he wants to call a girl named Gemma today. They actually started making out 20 minutes in to their first date.
Yeah, get it.
But now she's not calling him back, and he doesn't know why. And he asked her out in one of the most creative ways I've ever heard. He asked her out with a plate of pasta.
Yes.
They both work at a catering company, and one night when they were working together, he spelled out, "Will you go out with me?" in spaghetti. And she eventually said yes. But now, like I said, she's not answering any of his phone calls, and she's kind of ignoring him at work. Lucas, what I think you need to do is go beyond words now at this point.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the pasta thing worked so good for you, right? You got a date.
Yeah.
I think you should do it again. But this time, don't spell anything out. Just get a hot dog and a bun. And maybe a couple of meatballs, and place them all appropriately on a plate and show that to her, and she might be down to go out with you again after that.
You know, I should have called you before the first time.
Yeah,
See?
no kidding.
I got all the tricks, man. I got all the tricks.
Yeah. Especially since she said that she thought that they were moving too fast. That's not too fast at all, Jubal.
We'll call her right now and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
May I speak to Gemma, please?
this is she.
Hey, Gemma, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
You work in catering, so I'm guessing you're not up early in the morning.
Well, how do you know that I work in catering?
I kind of know a lot more than you think I know about you, Gemma.
Why do you do it like that?
Okay, that's super creepy. And who are those people that are in the background?
That's Brooke.
Why is that weird guy laughing?
That's Jose, the laughing guy. And then there's me. My name is Jubal, and this is Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Why are you guys calling me?
She's like,
Well-
and that doesn't make it any better.
I'm calling you because you went out on a date with a guy who listens to our show, and he emailed us and asked if we could get you on the phone.
Wow. Okay.
The guy that wanted us to call you today, his name is Lucas.
Oh, God.
And I know you know who Lucas is because you guys work together.
Yes. I'm trying to change jobs.
What? You're trying to change jobs to avoid Lucas?
Yeah.
That is really intense.
Why?
Because it's just a little too awkward for me.
All right, well, what is so awkward? I mean, he told us a little bit about your date. He told us that you guys went out one night after work and went back to his place to eat, and you drank a little bit. He told us that you guys started making out at a certain point.
He's telling you that we made out? Why is he telling people about our date so explicitly?
He didn't.
Well, he didn't give us any like crazy details. He just said that you guys were making out. At a certain point, you stopped and said that you wanted to go, and then you left and haven't talked to him since.
I will say he was completely respectful of you, and he was so excited. I mean, it sounds like he's had a crush on you for months and months and was so looking forward to this night.
Well, it's like so uncomfortable. I don't know. Yes, he was obviously very excited and very inexperienced.
Excited and inexperienced.
Wait, that's
You mean
a
like,
different word.
was he a bad kisser, or I'm kind of scared to ask you what you mean by he was so excited.
It's actually just everything. Everything possible just seemed like he's never been with a woman before ever in his life. The date started with me going at his door, and he shook my hand when he saw me. I've known this guy for 8 months, and he shook my hand.
Oh, come
on. And I was like, okay, maybe he's being a little bit charming. Maybe he's trying to be sweet. I'll let it fly. And then we walked in, and he had like already opened wine that he was totally open about it. He was like, yeah, I got it from the catering gig. I mean, so he essentially stole wine, but it was already open from being poured at the catering event that we were just at.
Okay. So he's cutting corners on your date.
Yeah, I mean, this was a first date, and he wanted to impress me, and he impressed me by opened, aired out, used wine.
But you still made out with him.
Well, because I thought, okay, well, maybe he's being really sweet and maybe he's really nervous. But then he started to ask me permission to do everything. And when I say everything, I mean he was like, is it okay if I sit next to you? Yes. Is it okay if I touch your hand like like this? Can I just put my hand on your hand?
Weird.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, everything. So imagine, like, can I kiss you right now? Can I kiss you with tongue right now? Is that okay?
That's so awkward.
And I was
All right,
like, no. So awkward.
I've heard people do the "can I kiss you" thing, and I know some girls have a split reaction to that. Some girls are like, just go for it. Some girls are like, I like it when they ask. Did he really ask you, can I kiss you with tongue?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Can I use my tongue?
Did you just?
Can I use my tongue?
Was that the final question that made you stop saying yes?
The final question, which was the total. I mean, it should have been, can I kiss you with tongue? But it was, can I grab your boobs?
Okay.
Like, quote unquote, grab your boobs.
Can I grab your boobs? Not like, ooh, let me see them, boob. You know, nothing like cool, dirty. It was like, can I grab your boobs? Grab your boobs.
Wait a minute.
And then I just had to dip out. I mean, it was so terrible.
I can understand how that would be awkward to ask everything.
The most.
Can I ask you something?
Ure.
Okay, I just need your permission. Is it okay if I let you know that
Don't even.
Is it okay if I let you know that he's on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you?
Are you me right now?
No, I'm not. Lucas?
Gemma,
Oh my God.
I didn't ask you permission to do every single little thing. I mean, you're going a little overboard here.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, you don't
Lucas,
just want to
it was
dive in.
everything.
You know, want to make sure that you're okay with things.
No, Lucas. If you were to ask me one time, can I kiss you right now? That can be still sexy, but it's not sexy when you ask about everything. I mean, you were asking about sitting next to me, holding my hand, topics of conversation.
I was trying to take it slow. I didn't want to like put you off or make you feel uncomfortable or anything.
Look, if there's anything that we get from this really inappropriate and awkward phone call right now on a radio show, it's that you should never ever do that again.
Well, how do I know if it's okay to touch your boob if I don't ask you?
Oh, sweet.
I can't even believe you're asking me that question. No man has to ask that question.
You guys, stop dogging on Lucas so much. He's trying to be respectful of you, Gemma. You
Well,
know?
he should
Thank you,
stop
Brooke.
trying. I get that he's trying to be respectful, but at a certain point, he needs to pick up on the cue that it's just not working.
Hey, if I remember correctly from that night, you were saying yes to a lot of things.
Good point.
I only said yes because I had already consumed nearly that entire bottle of the open aired out wine that you stole from the catering company, and I was too lit.
Oh, and that's a responsible way to behave on a first date?
I'm not saying that I was trying to be responsible. That's not my problem. I'm not the one calling into a radio show.
Gemma, he
You
liked
could have at least returned my calls.
No, it would have been too awkward. I wasn't prepared to talk to you.
Gemma, he liked you for 8 months. You're telling me that entire time that you guys worked together, you didn't have any feelings towards him.
Thank
And
you.
you have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
personality. You're sweet, but as soon as you were alone with me, it was like the worst date I've ever been.
Oh, man.
That is harsh, man. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just awkward, for God's sake.
She's honest.
But imagine like a woman's spark is lit by somebody being manly. At least that's how mine is. And as soon as somebody starts acting like a 12-year-old, I can't do it.
Well, you know what you like, I guess.
Wow. I wish I'd never grabbed your boob on that date.
I wish you had just asked it. I wish you had just grabbed it.
Yeah, well, I think we have a little different memory of that night because you were pretty turned on when I was doing it.
Oh, maybe the wine kicked in.
I think we definitely have a different memory of that night.
Well, Gemma, I would like to ask you a question.
Oh, God.
Gemma, is it okay if I ask you if you go out on a second date with Lucas because we will pay for it?
You know what? No, I got to say no. I'm so sorry. You know, Lucas, I wish you all of the best. I really, really do. I think you're very sweet. My recommendation for you is that you never, just do not ask questions like that again. Just go ahead and go for it. Find that self-confidence within yourself and move forward.
Oh my God, it's like
You sound like a motivational speaker. It's awesome.
Listen, there are plenty of girls who want me, all right? I don't need you. I don't need anything like that. So,
Yep.
I hope, have a great one.
You're right, Lucas. There are plenty of girls out there who want you. Just ask them. I'm sure they're out there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I don't blame that dude. He was just trying to not be hashtag me too. Maybe went a little overboard. If So if you missed it, I'm talking about today's second date update. This dude, Lucas, wanted to call a girl named Gemma. They went out on a date, and everything was going fine. They even made out like 20 minutes into it. But we called Gemma to find out why she wasn't giving Lucas a call back. And apparently, during their date, he kept asking permission to do everything. Like, can I sit next to you? Can I put my hand on your hand?
Yeah.
Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you with tongue? Everything he was asking permission for.
Which ruins the moment.
Yeah, and he said he was just trying to be respectful.
Yeah, I like his style, dude.
Yeah.
Consent's sexy, man.
No, totally, but it's not for everything. Like
Yeah.
sometimes, girls like, hey, take charge, give me a kiss.
Cool if I open the door for you? For both of us? Anyway, she said that she wasn't into it and it completely killed the mood, and no second date. They're not going out again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.